You're quite safe here.
Hello, Ethelwax. It is Monday. Please, be upstanding.
Ethelwax forever, Ethelwax for all time. We will surely never leave Lego behind. We relax with bricks here, with our builds we shine. We're all chums, do not fear, Ethelwax for all time.
Right, well, first things first, we've got to finish off bag 11. There's not much of it to go. I'm just having a quick check on who we're starting with today. It's the Twitterites. Twitterites are up first, so I shall just sort myself out in that department. Hang on, please. Attend, chat amongst yourselves. Thank you. Of course I haven't got it up and running. Of course I haven't. Oh no, I've forgotten the batteries. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Do you know, on Friday I swore to myself, I said, right, the batteries are getting done. I'm just going to declare now, I haven't done them. Well, look, let's just proceed. We'll just proceed and see how we get on. Now, that I got to there, so I've done that. Yes, I've done all that. Okay. Oh, look who we're starting with. Bevis Mason, the Sensei, a strawberry, the Mooning Minnie, the Matara, the Lego Whispery. Now then. Oh, look. Do you think that's a toilet roll holder? It's possible. It says, if guests ask about the gallery, Miriam insists on pronouncing it as Elkabau, just to annoy Dodie. Elkabau. She is fully aware that she is saying it wrong, but pretends she can't hear the difference when Dodie corrects her. Elkabau. Oh, yes, El Cabo. El Cubo. Yes, it's El Cubo. El Cabo. Yes, okay, thank you. Eric. He's got a duck of Fazio. They both like watching Lego. And I really like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric. From Citterar. He says the flesh colour reminds me of what we call adobe colour of almost every house in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh yes, I know it well. I once went to Santa Fe. Yes, I think, and the houses there are very much adobe. Beautiful place of the world. Beautiful place. Eric says that they almost all seem to have this adobe beige colour with a green trim. Anywhere from a light to dark green. Look, yes, and there is an exemplar of that. Then he says that colour does also remind me of a lot of the villas I saw in Italy or the buildings in the towns. I do believe that's San Gimignano. If you've never been to San Gimignano in your life, stick it on your bucket list. It's absolutely beautiful and has, I'm going to go out on a limb here, the greatest ice cream parlour I have ever been to. Okay, I will accept other nominations here, but it's one of those situations where you may as well just forget about it because no, that's on. Yes, that's there. Oh crumbs, when did this happen? Oh no, this isn't. All right. A bit worried about that. Well, no, it is correct. I think I did just put that on and I wasn't paying attention. You not paying attention, Emma? What are you talking about? It's all right, thank you. Yes, thank you. It's a bit tricky because we don't often start when we haven't finished a already finished a bag, so I'm a little bit at 6s and 7s. Oh, we're making 10 of these. Oh, that's handy. Okay, I like this colour a lot. Well, that's mysterious. Okay, I've got a slight mystery here. Now, all this is requiring are these 3 pieces. But look at the instruction booklet. Look at the instruction booklet. Look. What's going on here? What's going on here? Look. Is it another mistake in the instruction booklet? Oh dear, I think we need an adjudication. Oh no, no. Adjudication, please. Adjudication, please. Have we got another mistake in the instruction booklet? I think, yes, we have. We have. It's another mistake. Good grief. Who is in charge at Lego of the instruction booklet? Honestly, they've been having an absolute shocker. Bevis Musson. He says, that tweet about Sheila actually read, you do not want to know where she stashed her crackers. What you read was something quite different, was it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know from one day to the next, Bevis, as you well know. There's no point bringing these things up on a Friday when I've got to be reading them out on a Monday. I mean, the chance of me remembering is next to nil. Well, it is nil. He then says, I quite like that the dun 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 sound effect is starting to sound like the dance remix as the batteries are completely dark. No, it is dead. I'm declaring this one dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's properly dead. It's dead. That's not to say it won't be revived. Let me just have a little... Yeah, I do need a screwdriver. I need a screwdriver, otherwise I could have done it live on air. We could have done a resuscitation. I mean, I can only apologise, but at least, you know, I'm fessing up here. I'm fessing up. I absolutely was determined to change those batteries, and things just, you know, it just got away from me, gang. It just got away from me. Then Bevis says, I note the window that Miriam broke while sticking her hoo-ha out of it is right above the notice board, which seems deliberate on her part, if you ask me. Well, I think you're entirely correct to draw that conclusion. He then says, I very much like the trunk of that palm tree, but I'm not entirely convinced by the upright leaves. Let's look at it. No, I don't know. I mean, yes, I know what you mean. If they'd gone sideways on, then it probably would have been a more naturalistic effect. But that's rather sort of impressive and startling. I like it. Then he says, I think you're being a bit revisionist there with your everyone was sad we pushed the poo house off the table. Quite a lot of us wanted everything pushed off the table afterwards because we enjoyed it so much. Yes, I have to concede you are correct in this matter, but let's not encourage people. I mean, I'm quite amazed there wasn't a cry to push the camper van off the table, quite frankly. Don't get ideas. Then he says, the second floor is very much the first-class suite. We're in for a treat with this one. Ooh, Switzy Swoozies. That's something to look forward to, is it not? I rather like it when it's these sort of nice repetitive little bits. I find them very relaxing. Very relaxing. But we're almost at the end. We haven't got much more on bag 11 here, and then we can crack on with bag 12. Although I find myself wondering now that we've sort of split a bag, whether we will finish bag 12. I don't know. I do not know. I hope the gooses enjoyed the triumphant return of Elbsack. Eric has finally got his Elbsack. If you are a newish goose and you're sort of saying to yourself, "Hang on a minute, what's Elbsack?" Well, I'll tell you. You will all have had all gooses get their Afflewack Gang member pack, and in it comes a various range of badges depending on what you're getting. But you also get this, which is your badly drawn picture of your minifig, and that is your voucher for Elbsack. And Elbsack is Emma's Little Bit Shit art club, in which I attempt generally quite badly to draw a picture of you or anyone you would like me to draw a picture of. Some of them have turned out surprisingly well. Others have been an absolute catastrophe. I'm thinking now of a long departed goose, but Joanne Price. I will never forget that one. It was absolutely horrifically bad, but it was so bad it was good again, she said, hopefully. But yes, so anyway, Elbsack is back. Elbsack is back. I think I am going to try and do some on Saturdays. I think that worked rather well, don't you? Until I've sorted out. I mean, there is a heck of a backlog. A heck of a backlog. But, you know, I need to knuckle down with it. Neil, formerly known as... No, Neil, he hasn't got a theme tune. He says, Elbsack in the hotel and Elbsack number 12 of Eric lands at the haunted table with a fantastic return. What treats. Thank you, Mother Goose, for bringing us something a little bit different. Gooses might have forgotten... Great minds think alike. Gooses might have forgotten that they all get their Elbsack tokens in their membership packs. Clue, plug. What's that? It's that. And you can elect to have a colour pencil drawing, which I think I am a bit better at. Just FYI, or you can ask for the full paint, and then good grief, you just get what you get when it's painted. The painted ones are the ones that tend to be the more hilarious. So it's up to you. It's entirely up to you. But anyway, Elbsack is back. Elbsack is back. Now then, what's happening here? That and that. Yep. And that's going on there. And then that. Oh, I see. I wonder what this is. That's going. Hang on a minute. What? No, not there. It's there. Okay, yep, and that's on there, yes. Fascinating. Then this, and look at this, look. Look. It's not a tile, it's a window, it's a printed window. So that's going comme ça. Really? No, that way around. Okay, yep. That on the bottom. I'm just tethering here, of course. That and that. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness, is it a television? Is it an old-fashioned television? Oh, that's rather marvellous. That's absolutely tremendous. It feels like it needs a knob here. Look, I've got one of these. I might just stick that on there. Why not? Got that spare as well. Might as well. And that is going there. Okay, that was bag 11. So stand by. Here comes bag 12. Another person. Okay, we have a minifig. This is Miss Beddard. Miss Beddard. And we have some information about her actually in the instruction booklet. She is the Globetrotter. The Globetrotter. I mean, that sounds like an undercover agent, doesn't it? The Globetrotter. Anyway, that's her, Miss Beddard. I think she's a spy. Ooh, she doesn't want to hold a flipping suitcase. That, I think, is a suitcase we've never had before, so that can have a... Didn't sneeze. Sorry, I did sneeze. Sorry. Anyway, look, I think that's supposed to be like a roller suitcase. Anyway, look at her. She's the actually, it sort of goes like that. Yes, she's the Globetrotter, and she also comes with a not terribly brilliant parasol. But anyway, right, we have some information about her. You can do with it what you will, Miss Beddard. She is the Globetrotter who has been all over the world, but always loves to come back to the boutique hotel for a relaxing stay. Or does she? I don't know whether there's just... Let's have a little burst of twit-twoo, Owlin. I'm convinced it's him. I'm convinced. Little Sue. She's got little Sue. She's got Sue. The little Sue.
Yes. Hello, Emma. Well, here we go. It's a new week. It's a new week at the Relax with all the bricks. And maybe this week is the week that you don't get a single thing wrong, Emma. I mean, it would be the first time in the whole of history.
Excuse me?
And I see, of course, that you have not replaced the batteries. I don't really need to tell you, do I, how disappointed I am in you?
No, you don't. No. If it helps, little Sue, I'm disappointed with myself because at the end of the last bit of filming, I was adamant in my own brain that it was going to be fixed.
Yes, but it wasn't fixed, was it, Emma?
No, it wasn't. No.
Well then. Shall I get on with what I came here to say today?
Yes, please, if you could.
Emma, I had no idea what this was going to be until the leaves went on and the palm tree was revealed. Before the leaves went on, it reminded me of one of those things used in... This is me thinking, is it crochet? Crochet? Oh no. Crochet? Is it crochet? Is it crochet? Is it crochet?
Oh God.
Is it crochet? Is it crochet? Ooh,
Have you finished?
Yes, I finished anyway. I wonder if it was that thing in crochet. Could you show my picture, please, Emma? Yes, it's like that thing in crochet.
Do you mean a bobbin?
I mean, I don't know, but I quite like that word, bobbin. Oh, hello, are you a bobbin? Would you like to see my bag of bobbins? Oh, that sounds a bit rude.
I don't want to see your bag of bobbins. No, little Sue. No.
Well, I certainly don't want to see your bag of bobbins, Emma.
Thank you.
I can't remember now, but I've seen something similar with thread wrapped around the top. And I would just like to say that it is very nice to see another new way of doing a tree, because I like the leaves on the inside of the wall in this photo, which give the impression of a castle, open bracket, even though this isn't a castle. Close bracket. Please show my picture so you can remind us. So there's the leaves on the inside. But just to reiterate, Emma, before I finish here, just to be really, really, really super clear, nobody, Emma, nobody wants to see your bag of bobbins.
Okay, thank you.
Press the button.
Professor, a Lego. Can I request a couple of minor corrections from bag 10, please? Oh, I'm way ahead of you. The first are the two missing stick Omalum 3.2 with holders from step 289. The second is the upside down stick 6M with flange. I said flange. In step 290. I freely admit this one is me being a bit picky. It's just I can relax better once they're both in the correct orientation. To help, here's a bit from the instruction with highlights. Yes, now, I got a couple of things wrong, but Professor Lego, look, it's fixed. I fixed it. Woo! I fixed it there, and look, that's fixed there. Let's go in just to prove that I have fixed it, Professor Lego. There we go. Look, there. It's fixed. Thank you. Ooh. So no need for any itchy feelings. Thank you. So this colour, by which could you point to it, please? Yes. And this colour. Yes, the flesh, the colour of flesh. Yes. Yes. Is known by Lego as light nougat. I believe it used to be known on Bricklink as flesh, but they have since switched to light nougat too. Whilst it is true that light nougat is one of the colours used in licensed minifigs, you can only see it there for accuracy in portraying a particular actor or actress. For standard minifigs, flesh is a very different colour. Yeah, it's yellow. Yes, it's yellow. Indeed, this castle from 1978 could be seen as incredibly twisted. It's plausible this castle is entirely made from the flesh of the inhabitants. Oh my good grief. Good grief. Scrub down. Ooh la la, le Jackie Swan, le Jacques Swan. Ooh, hang on, Jackie Swan. Oh, that's because it goes that way. Hang on a minute, Jackie Swan. I'm just trying to get my brain to work. Yes, thank you. She says, the Elb sacks look lovely. Hashtag Elb sacks. Hashtag FWOX forever. Hashtag he loves tiles. Yes, he's referring, of course, to the John Parry tile, yes, and the Grumpy Mark tile. Grumpy Mark says the obvious next stop for my ugly mug is the National Portrait Gallery. I'm sure they have a back room which they can hide me in so nobody knows I'm there. Why would they want to do that? They want you front and centre, sir. Absolute front and centre. I'm wondering what we're making here, and I'm kind of veering now towards. Oh, I've just seen. I shall keep Cavey until the final moment, but I've just worked out what we're making. We thought you was from Canada, and then we didn't think you was from Canada, and then it turned out you was from a kid, and Eddie of the hills, and oh, ooh, young boy. That was a good one. I can't remember if I remembered. That's how bad it is. Look, we're making a bath. Look at that, a bathtub. Truly, this is the suite of kings. Says, yes, they are the perfect addition. Excellent idea, Jackie Swan. Yeah, it was a really good idea. Excuse me, sorry, I just got a little froglet in the throat. Yes, look at this. Oh, that's tremendous. That's real good. Look at that. That's real good. Eric Oswald says, excellent halftime show. Ray, Maggie, 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 little bottle of wine. Someone's having a party. He says, indeed, Chapeau Ray made me laugh. Neil hasn't got a thing to. Says, excellent sea Elbsack gracing the walls of the boutique hotel. Huge thanks to Jackie Swan for making it happen. Hashtag Afwax Forever. Maggie Mac says, bravo, Jackie Swan. Ooh la la, le Jackie Swan, le Jackie Swan. Oh, yeah, it wasn't your idea, Jackie Swan. She's a stone cold legend, isn't she? Round these parts. Absolute legend. Now, what's going to happen over there? Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. Oh, I say. Alan Twitwoo, Alan Harwood says, thanks for putting together the halftime show, Ray. Always appreciate your work. Yes, yes, we do. It was good, wasn't it? He's really good at animations, Ray. And don't forget to support his Lego Ideas thing. And Ray, I'm not sure if you've done it, but if you haven't done it, please post the link into this thread, and then we can all go and support, as we like to do. Voila. And oh, I see, that goes on there. Yes. Then that, oh no, wait. Oh, I see. Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is one of those ones where it's slightly flimsy. Oh no. Before you've got the top on. Right, yes. Now, that gives us strength. Thank you. Then, like, oh, I see, like that. Oh, very good. Yes. Nicely done, Lego. It's a lovely armchair. Yes, nicely done. And that is going there. Nice. It is plush, isn't it?
Emma,
Yes.
do you remember that on Friday we were talking about Sir Cecil Heathorn?
Yes. Was it Friday? It was.
Well, it was certainly last week, Emma.
Yes, it was certainly last week. Yes. Oh, hang on, little Sue. Light, Bevis. 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 Light. Bevis. Bevis. Light. That's rather good.
Anyway, I'd like to say that as well as Sir Cecil Heathorn, we mustn't forget Peter the Heater. But thank goodness for both of them, Otherwise, we'd just have a block of ice sitting in the Lego shed, by which I mean you, of course.
Yes, well, I mean, I would be. It has been mighty cold in these parts of late.
Yes, it's been mighty cold. Anyway, you'd be just a block of ice sitting in the Lego shed with your bag of bobbins. Which, for avoidance of doubt, none of us want to see ever as long as we live.
Yes, thank you.
Anywho, that sits and so it would be no good, would it,
No, it would be no good.
No, anyway, okay, press the button.
Thank you. Oh, we have a note here. It says the lampshade element here is actually a cupcake element from Lego Friends. Yes, I thought I recognised the cupcake. Not necessarily from Lego Friends. Wonder where we've had the cup. We've definitely had the cupcake. Assembly Square? Where did we have the cupcake? Be interested to know. A Carol Cappers, Carol Cappers, a Carol Cappers, Carol Cappers. She says, thank goodness indeed, a block of ice with fingerless gloves poking out, no good at all. Great halftime show, Ray. Yeah, really super. And trust me, I know I know and appreciate the effort that goes into doing animations. I mean, they just take for flipping ever. They're worth it in the end, but good grief, the hours that go in. Trevor Porter, he's such a darling. He says, hi Mother Goose, I built the AT-AT over Christmas and was boring the Affleck stupid on the chat with updates. Tanya probably had to lie down in a darkened room. For the benefit of RWB, here's a summary of how I got on for you-wee. For you-wee. Hang on, Trevor Poulter. Let me just tetherage in here. Yes, okay. Right, carry on. It's 6,785 pieces, 4 boxes, 4 instruction booklets, 18 sections, multi-bags, 9 minifigs, and some really, really big NOS. I did do some marathon building sessions, so I got it done either side of my 50k run. Yeah, he runs 50k's for heaven's sake. I needed to put my feet up anyway. I mean, look at that for nolling. Yep. Yes. Yes, there are a lot of ×4, but it does not feel overly repetitive when you're doing the legs, mainly because you build half of them with the body. The feet take 2 bags, which means there's a lot of weight in them. Yes. There are some really nice features and even moving parts. The head being able to look side to side was a really nice touch, which I was not expecting. The addition of lots of minifigures, which was missing from the last UCS of note, Star Destroyer, gave it another dimension. You see, this is where I start getting interested. It says, I like the fact that you can remove the side panels to reveal the insides, so it's not just a grey block which you cannot get away from. The new Millennium Falcon had this, and it really varies the build. Woo-wee. Yep. The finished build is big, like really big and heavy. The Affleck asked how stable it is, as it was giving the people the fear. It's actually very sturdy, and I did a push test. Here it is, look. Push test. Crumbs. Oh gosh, it is sturdy, isn't it? Oh, I love that head. Oh, super. Thank you, Trevor Poulter. That's lovely. That's lovely. So, final checklist. Is it big? Yes. Is it grey? Very. Is it expensive? Ridiculously so. But it was my 50th and cheaper than a Ferrari. Is it worth it? It's definitely not for everyone. But for a Star Wars fan and Affleck, I really enjoyed it. And it's definitely a talking point. Look at that. It's pretty magnificent, isn't it? That's really good. Oh, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Neil says, thanks for the summary overview, Trevor. Lego stories from the Afflewacks are always a great addition to club business. It's great that you enjoyed this as much as you did. Yeah, not off. Right, off to the Google eyes. Hang on, what's happened here?
glue is still stuck on the lovely Eric Oswald's face from all those moons ago.
Here we go. Gillian B. Bevis light, Bevis light remains the top phrase uttered on RWB. Really? Really? I'll take nominations for other top phrases on RWB. I mean, for today, it's certainly Bag of Bobbins. Cute. A constant and a classic since the very beginning when we were RWL. Oh yes, when we were RWL. Switch swoozy to Bag 10. Ray fantastic halftime show. I hope it didn't end. Tanya now dreaded her. We can only hope it didn't end her. But, you know, she does get the conniptions when there's anything Star Warsy floating in the ether of this channel. As my grandmother liked to say, colder than a witch's tit. At the moment, I mean, I bet it is in Canada, for heaven's sake, currently under an extreme cold alert with possible wind chill from -34 to -40 C from Friday evening into Saturday. What? It was very frosty this morning, which was very pretty in the sunlight. Yes, I mean, there's no getting away from it when it's frosty. It is pretty. I think it all goes back to normal early next week. These cold snaps come and go. Yep, they certainly do. Jessica Pendlebury. I feel like you need a little theme tune of something, but what is it? What could it be? I'll take suggestions. She says, I did make that poster and I'm happy to make you any others you like. Oh, crumbs alive, she's so cool. She says, I wish I was as cool as the voice you've given me. You are as cool as that, Mr. Clark.
The clown is a mess, dear. He says, in the theatre, it was just two of the same. There is another one, but that is Dora the Explorer themed, so it's probably just that bloody map singing all the time.
I've sort of got no idea what you're talking about, but I don't really care. It's marvellous anyway. That concludes the business of the club. Look, we're clearly making a rather nice bed here. A rather switsy, swoozy bed. And then this. Oh, I see. That and that. Yeah. That goes on there. And then rather mean pillows. I mean, those are mean pillows for a deluxe, aren't they? Those are mean pillows. But look at this. We've never had this before. Chocolates. Chocolates. Look at that. Chocolates on the bed. That's very good. That's thoroughly enjoyable. That goes on there. And that. I mean, this really is a deluxe room, isn't it? If I can get it in. There we go. No, I think it needs to be back one. Yeah, it needs to be back one. Come on. Why aren't you going back? Is it this? Oh, these have come off. That won't help, will it? Fix it. Let me fix it. That's it. Are they in now? No, what's stopping it? Let's take this out. That's it. That's tricky, that. Oh, it's this. This is too far forward. Okay. That's what was doing it. Okay, fixed it. I fixed it. I mean, that's very nice, isn't it? Okay. Now then, a lot of these. Yeah. Yep. Got a lot of finicky business coming up any minute now. Then that goes on top. Okay. 8 of these. Voila. Sixteen of these. I mean, this is very satisfying, isn't it? Voila. Absolutely love doing these little finicky, repetitive bits. Oops. And I love how they really sort of contribute to the overall effect. They enhance the exterior no end. last one. And they're so simple and so effective. Voila. Yup. Now what? Almost done. Looks like we've got a floral finish to today. Super. And now oh look little Sue.
Oh, I mean, you don't even need me to tell you how much I love this, do you?
No, no, you do not even need to tell me how much you loved it.
I mean, of course, I love it with all my heart.
Yeah. I mean, of course you did.
Of course.
Of course. Yes. Of course. I mean, this is lovely. What's not to love here? Thank goodness. I was slightly worried that this was... Hang on. That's it. Yeah. Yes. And that goes there. Very nice. Yes. And then voila. I mean, it's saying to only do 2, but heck, why not? Let's do all 3. Why not? And that is us done for today. Well, I mean, what a fancy interior we've done. Great telly. I love that. Love the chocolates on the bed. Thank goodness there's now a bath and some toilet roll. Good armchair. We don't know what that is yet, but we might find out tomorrow. Maybe it's not going to be anything, or maybe it will be something. We don't know. Anyway, join me again tomorrow. Subscribe, like, tell your pals. Afwax forever. See you tomorrow.